When I create an MCP client in .NET, this video is for you. In this tutorial, we're going to talk about how to create an MCP client and connect to our local MCP server, and that's it. So first of all, I'm going to create a console application. I'll name it MCP client, like this. MCP client C#. I'm going to use .NET 9. Now we need to install some packages to be able to work with AI and MCP. These are the package names. As you can see, Microsoft extensions.ai and .openai enable us to chat with OpenAI and have a chat client so we can get the answers from AI. Microsoft extensions.configuration and configuration.user secrets enable us to add user secrets to our project, so we can store our API keys in a safe way. And model context protocol is the C# SDK to be able to use MCP, whether they're server or API or server or clients. So I'm going to copy these. Let's go to the developer PowerShell. We need to navigate to our project directory, so I'm going to say cd MCP client C#, and let's paste them. Now we need to add our user secrets. So look at this code. First of all, we need to initialize the user secrets. Then I'm going to set my OpenAI key to this API key, and I set my model name to GPT-4. Currently, GPT-5 is not available in assistant clients. But you can use it in different ways. So I'm going to use GPT-4. Let's add the user secrets. Okay. So now, first of all, we need the chat clients here. So I'm going to say iChat clients. It's from Microsoft extensions.ai. Yes. Chat client. Actually, this is a very useful interface when working with AI in C#. In different videos we have talked about it and used it in different ways. It's actually really good. So I'm going to say new chat clients builder, and here I'm going to say new OpenAI clients. As you can see, it needs an API key from me. So how I'm going to get that? I'm going to say var configuration equals new configuration builder. You see, Microsoft extensions.configuration, we have installed that. Let's add user secrets for program file, and that's built. And I'm going to say API key is configuration with name of OpenAI key. Let's copy and paste it. And my model name is configuration model name. So here I have my API key and I pass it to the OpenAI clients. I'm going to say get chat clients. It needs a model name from me. We have it. I say model name, but I need an iChat client. Yes. So I say as iChat clients. So here, because we want to give some tools to our LLM. These are our MCP server tools. I'm going to say use function invocation, and finally that's built. So we have our chat client here, which is from OpenAI. Now I need to declare my MCP. So I'm going to say var MCP client is factory AI function factory. Sorry, MCP clients factory. Let's create async. Let's add the await, and we need to change it to async task main. So you see, it needs an interface of iClients transport. So I'm going to create a new instance of a class that inherits that. New stde clients transport. Yes. And inside that, the constructor needs a studio client transport options. So I'm just going to create the class. And actually, there are some required properties which we must give that. You see, the command is required. I'm going to say .NET run We're going to run our MCP server project. You do not need to create one. You can clone mine. Or if you want to learn about how to create an MCP server, you can watch a video that we have on this channel about creating an MCP server using C# SDK in .NET. So the name is my custom MCP server, and we need to pass some arguments to that. Oh, I wish it helped me, but it's not. -- project. And here, I'm going to give the location of the sysproj project of my MCP server. So I just have it here. Forget about this because we're not going to talk about them. I just get here, right click and say copy full path. And let's give it like this. Okay, everything's fine. So we have our MCP client. When we say create async, it's going to connect to my MCP server and actually run that. Now I can get my tools. So I'm going to say var tools equal await MCP client that get tools list tools async. Let's loop on them for each var tool in tools. I'm going to say console.writeLine tool.name. Okay, now we need to chat with our OpenAI, with our LLM. Let's not say OpenAI. I'm going to say while true and infinite chat console.writeLine prompt and var message is console.readLine. So we need a list of our messages for history. So I'm going to say the list of chat message. It's in Microsoft.extensions.ai, I think. History messages, and I just create a new list of that. So I'm going to say history messages. That's add new chat message. It's going to be chat role that user and my message. You see that the constructor gets two properties from me. So now we have our history messages. I'm going to loop. I'm going to actually run it. So tell the AI to give me the answers, and I'm going to loop on the answers. I'm going to say await for each response in chat clients that gets a streaming response async. You said it returns an async enumerable. I've talked about it in my LinkedIn page. It's a new feature in C#. So it's going to return items one by one for us, not when all of them are completed. Get a streaming response. I'm going to pass history messages, and here is the important part. Here's what MCP comes. You see, I can give a chat options to that. You see, it's not labeled. I'm going to say new chat options. Okay. Here, I can pass some tools. It's an list of AI tool. I'm going to say tools equals my MCP tools as a new collection. So now AI can call MCP tools, MCP server tools, to get responses from that. It can call APIs, it can call data, it can run database query, it can do many things for us. So here in my loop, in my for each, I think we did something. No, it's okay. I'm going to say console.writeLine response the text. Actually, let's say console.write and console.write. No, okay. Console.write response to text. And now we need to add these messages, these responses to our chat message, to our history messages, so we will remember them. I'm going to say history messages. That's add new chat message, chat role that assistance and response the text. So our history messages is working. I think that's it. Let's run our project and see what happens. You see, It says get random number is name of my MCP tool, and it wants me a prompt. Let's go to my MCP server project. I have a get random number method. Okay. And I'm always returning 2. Why 2? Because if I return a random number, we cannot understand is it answering based on our MCP server, or is OpenAI handling it? Because we can easily, if you ask ChatGPT, give me a random number, it will give you. So I'm always returning 2. Okay. So let's say give me a random number. Random number. That's it. Here's a random number for you, 2. Okay, so I'm going to say this time, give me another random number. It's still 2. It's always returning me 2. So if I uncomment this code and I build my MCP server project, okay, and I get back to my MCP client and run the project, this time I'm going to say, give me a random number between 7 and 10. That's it. 9. You see, we changed the code of our MCP server and now it's working. Thanks for watching. I hope you find it useful. There are a lot of videos on the channel about .NET and AI together. We have created some projects using them, and I hope it's useful for you. See you in the next videos.